This is my audience. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are my note cards. 1, 2, 3. This is my visual aid. It's also up on the board, and I wrote things out for my audience to see better. Are you ready to move up in your career? Are you ready to make more money? Are you feeling stuck? Would you like a change? Well, listen up. Today I'm here to give you a few tips and strategies on what you can do in order to get all those things accomplished. You'd be surprised at how something as a simple interview can change your life. I have 3 tips and strategies in order to land that perfect interview. Those tips and strategies include knowing about the company and the position you're hiring for, making eye contact, and being yourself. First off, how can you expect a company to hire you if you know nothing about that company? Companies want to know that you want to work for them. Before you go into an interview, do your research. Know about how the company was founded. Know about their missions. Know about their values. Read reviews. The best way to do this is to go on their website and research this company. You wouldn't want to work for a company that doesn't take care of their customers or doesn't even take care of their employees. You want to work for a company that will accomplish all of this for you. Also, know the position. Know the prerequisites. Know what they're requiring. Make sure you have all those requirements. According to Henrietta Champagne, who works for a Boston law firm, she states one of the biggest things to recover from in an interview is stating a misfact or calling the company by a wrong name. People want to know that you know about the company and you're not just lying and making things up. This brings me to my visual aid. First thing, if all my audience has a copy of this, if you refer to the pink highlighted, which I have written up on the board, this is a study. 47% of people have little or no knowledge of the company, which is one of the biggest mistakes job seekers see during interviews. Also, inadequate research about the potential employer can also be a mistake made during your interview. Most common tips about interviewing that employers want to see is that you learn about the organization, have a specific job in mind, and review your qualifications. Now that you know about the company and the position, let's move on to eye contact. Eye contact is one of the things that can make or break your interview. According to a study done by Harris Interactive and Everest College, the hiring manager wants to make sure that you are making eye contact with the people. This basically shows that you're confident. It shows that you're prepared. It shows that you're not nervous and that you're relaxed. Eye contact can make or break your interview. Let's move back to our visual. 67% of people fail to make eye contact. 38% of these people also lack a smile while they're making that eye contact. These mistakes during an interview can potentially ruin your interview. My last final tip for giving an interview is to be yourself. People want to hire you. They don't want to hire a fake person that you made up. Tell about yourself, your accomplishments, your rewards. Give a short life story, how you got to where you're at. Don't go on and on about yourself because they don't want to hear that. They just want to hear the important stuff. According to the academic journal that I read at Everest College, the hiring manager doesn't know what you're capable of, so tell them. This study also states that you should break out of your comfort zone. Brag about yourself. You want this job, so explain to them why you deserve this job. Moving also back onto the visual aid, our last tips. Most common mistake during an interview is lacking humor, warmth, or personality. They want to see who you are, what you're made of. Also trying to be all the things to all people. People are imperfect. There is no such thing as a perfect person. You can't have all the qualifications or meet all the standards that people want. So just tell what you have. Also be ready to briefly describe your experience. Usually you always bring a resume to your interview, but people don't necessarily want to read everything on your resume. They want to hear what you have to say. Just give short story with your accomplishments and your rewards. So if you're ready to make that next step, if you're ready to seize that opportunity, if you're ready to get more money, all you need to do is set up that interview. Set up that interview, know the company, know the position. Make eye contact. Be yourself. Those 3 simple things will make an interview successful every time. Does anybody have any questions about my speech?
So what happens if something embarrassing happens, like say you pass gas?
That's a good point, actually. People are nervous. Things like that are going to happen in an interview. The best way to recover from that is to excuse yourself and continue as if nothing happened. Don't make a big scene of it. Just go with the flow. If you can show them that you can continue and go on the flow, that just makes you and your personality even better. Any other questions? Yes.
What can you do in preparation for someone that gets very nervous during interviews, forgets questions, etc.?
Even better question. So, what you can do is prepare. Preparing is the key to success in anything that you have to do. Go online, research questions that are most common to be asked, have a resume, have notes that you're going to discuss. Know the company, know the position. Just overall, don't wing it. Ask somebody who's recently done an interview, see what they have to say. Any other questions? All right, thank you for listening to my speech.